What's good? We back. Another video, another content. I'm in the kitchen. Man, there's some chicken for tomorrow. I was gonna eat it tonight, but it's kind of too late. When you get old, can't be eating late, man. You gotta eat at like 6:30, 7 o'clock, you know what I'm saying? No, I'm just playing. But I appreciate everybody, man, that been showing love on them videos, man. Like for real, man. I posted yesterday. Got like 21 views overnight. That's cool. I think that's good for somebody just starting off a, YouTube channel, stuff like that. I think people get discouraged and distracted. I feel like people think they need to get over 100,000 views overnight. That shit don't work like that, man. That shit gonna take time. You gotta put in that work. You gotta keep posting videos, and you gotta stay consistent. If you don't stay consistent, then shit ain't gonna happen overnight. You know what I'm saying? You might have a few people that won't even watch your videos, you know what I'm saying? A few people might watch it for like 30 seconds and turn it off, but it is what it is. But I had to understand, like, and this is nothing against any other creator, you know what I'm saying? But if it's not negative, if it's not catching the audience, some people ain't gonna watch it anyway, you know what I mean? But one thing you have to understand doing content, it gotta be some type of excitement into it, you know what I'm saying? Like you can't just get up here and talk. But if you're talking and it makes sense and people want to listen, then hell yeah. Do your thing, you know what I mean? I've been doing this shit for a long time, man. Probably 2012. And I started getting serious with it because I started to learn how to, edit videos, post some videos. Because at one time, people was charging like $400-500 just to edit videos. I'm like, hell no. I'm gonna learn how to do this shit my goddamn self. It took me like a couple of days, just sat down, got on TikTok, got on YouTube, watched a couple of videos, you know what I mean? It took me a couple of days to learn it. It wasn't hard. It's just like going to school, to be honest with you, just paying attention and listening to everything that you need to know. You know what I'm saying? I'm starting to see some type of, views on my channel, from people that I don't know. I really want to catch the people that I don't know, like overseas, not in my city. I ain't really expecting nobody, to view my shit here. You know what I mean? Not taking nothing away from y'all, but I'd rather see somebody I don't know sharing my video, liking my video, telling me what I need to work on and shit like that. I'm always take good advice and what I need to work on. There's nothing wrong with that. I think a lot of people don't know how to accept that. It's okay. Tell me where I'm messing up at. Tell me what I need to work on. You know what I'm saying? So look, y'all, I'm going with the air fryer tonight. Quick and easy. And don't get me wrong, people watch the videos, they just not gonna tell you. Cause they feel like, oh, if I tell this person I'm watching their video, they're gonna get too big headed. Man, look, sometimes when you give people that energy, that motivation, and make them work harder, you know what I mean? And I feel like a lot of people here like the gatekeep. Just say my YouTube channel went to 100 views, 500 subscribers, right? I reached my goal. The next person come to me like, how you get to that point? I'm gonna go ahead and get on the info. You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, I want everybody to win. I just feel like a lot of people scared to put people on. What you scared for? If you're scared to put somebody on, then that means you don't want that next person to be on top of you. That's just how I look at it. Straight up. It is what it is. You call it how you want to call it. Ace of spades, goddammit. This shit feel good though. Staying consistent, getting the right feedback. Seeing, yourself elevate to, something bigger. Some people start from the bottom. It takes time to get to your peak. You know what I mean? So once you keep putting in that work, it's gonna show. And I was always told like you gotta post, 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 post. You gotta post every single day, man. Drop videos every single day, no matter what you're doing. And I feel like this, right? And I'm not taking away from nobody that's out here enjoying themselves in the clubs, this, and the third. If you can record something that don't even matter, if you can record yourself in the club, throwing shots back, this, and the third, why not jump on some content? This streaming, this content thing, this is another income. You might not see the income now, next year, but it's gonna come. As long as you stay consistent, it's gonna come. Somebody gonna be watching you, man. And then when you go out in public, you gonna get that acknowledgement. People gonna be like, damn, bro, I seen your videos, man. Keep doing the good work. And I always got that. Even when I started this shit, last year. You know what I'm saying? Even when I did the clothing line, then the pandemic, I was getting all this acknowledgement, and it made me goddamn work even harder. And I get people every day that be hitting me up, man, like, yo, what you trying to do? Boom, you want a link? Boom, you want to do this? What's up, man? I'm ready. You know what I mean? I ain't scared of work. I ain't scared to make money. I don't know about y'all, but I'm tired of working for these people making 100,000 a year, and they be at work doing shit, sitting on their ass, man. And I ain't jealous, man, because you earned that spot, but I'm trying to be in that position as well. You know what I mean? That's what we doing right now. Doing it right in the air fryer. Take about 8 minutes, still gonna taste good. You know what I mean? It's all about the cook. It's all about what you put in it, the season. You know what I'm saying? No matter what you're doing with it, the oven, the air fryer, the grill. You know what I mean? It's all gonna taste the same. Been doing this shit for a minute, man. Like since 2012. I ain't playing, man. I need 4, 5, 6 sources of income. You know what I mean? Like the way this economy set up, we need that for real. You know what I mean? Like dead ass. Yeah, man. I got expired to like get back to it, man. Just watching, DDG, man. Like that's been one of like, my inspirations. You know what I mean? Been watching him since probably the last 4 or 5 years, and I watched him put his whole team on. You know what I mean? From his mama, his sister, his father-in-law, all that, man. Like he put his whole team on, and everybody winning. I mean, I think that's what it's all about, man. Like putting everybody on, and everybody, getting to the bag. You know what I mean? Not being greedy or anything. Just put somebody in a position so they can be good for the rest of their life. You know what I'm saying? But I got some more ideas, and I'm cooking up for the new clothing line, man. Like I said, I just dropped the first sample shirt. Somebody bought the first sample shirt. Still working on trying to, you know, find a manufacturer, try to get in a warehouse, try to get a bulk of shirts, try to, my first drop, when I did the first merch back in, the pandemic 2020, I made a good profit, but it wasn't enough, you know what I'm saying? So with this, I'm trying to, make a big enough profit just to fund the business and, get the machine, travel expenses if I got to travel, fashion shows, stuff like that, man. So, this shit don't stop. I'm gonna keep this shit going, keep this shit moving. I'm looking for a cameraman as well. I ain't gonna pay you a whole lot of money. I'll pay you something. You know what I mean? Feed you, whatever you want to do. You ain't gotta hold a camera for goddamn 8, 9 hours. Just give me a good 30 minutes out of your time, and we could go from there, man. Let's have fun with this shit, man. But like I said, y'all go tap into that channel, James Visions. I'm gonna put the link in the bio. Appreciate all the love. Gonna keep this shit going. You know what I'm saying? Stay tuned for more videos. Tap that link at the bottom. I'm going.